All right, I'm here with the Alpinestars J-6 waterproof shoe. And then I have the Alpinestars Faster 3 Rideknit boot. So this is pretty similar to their other boots, but it's got the knit portion right here. So it actually makes this boot really, really comfortable. So a lot of other boots, I feel like I have to break in for at least like a month before they become comfortable. This, I mean, maybe a couple days before they broke in. So I was really happy about that. I didn't actually think these would need to break in that much, but now that they have broken in, I'm actually a lot happier with them. And they were super comfortable when I put them on at first. So that's actually what what got me buying these. Like, they were just so comfortable the second I put my foot in them. So the only minor complaint I have with this shoe is the ankle is not that fantastic. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, this is definitely better protection than a shoe, like, absolutely. It does go over your ankle in that sense. But I mean, your ankle is not gonna get crushed in these boots. So that is one difference from the casual boot versus a little more sporty. So another thing about the more sporty boot that I think I like just a little bit more, the toe. When you're shifting, you can barely even see a scrape on here.
Very reinforced, very stiff. It's a really comfortable boot, but it also just makes you feel really good on the bike. It just gives you a little bit of extra strength. This is a Trident 660 with an up and down quick shifters. This is a really cool bike.
This I'm starting to wear out pretty quickly. So
this is definitely more of a casual boot, but it just looks really, really cool. So you can't beat that, and it is really, really comfortable.
I mean, again, it's not that big of a deal, but I can tell that I'm gonna wear this boot out fast with shifting. So something to be aware of. This is a pretty thick boot though. So I mean, it's, you know, we'll see how that goes in the future, but so far so good. And I still really like the boot. It's kind of a very basic complaint. One thing I would be aware of though, since this is a waterproof boot, this is not a good summer boot. You'll be super hot with this and your feet will be gross. Like, just don't even bother wearing these in the summer. Like, this is a spring, fall, winter boot, or like early mornings, late evenings, or like actual rain. But yeah, that is kind of a complaint I would have about this. Like, they're not a great summer boot. So if you want just a casual boot to walk around with, like, this really isn't it in the summer. So these are really the main differences I've seen with these boots so far. You know, obviously this is going to be a little bit more protection. This is a little bit more casual, but all in all, I've been really, really happy with both of these boots. So far so good. And definitely like and subscribe. We're not paid to say any of this stuff. Like, these are my actual boots. Like, they fit me. You know, if I got the wrong size, I would have had to return them. Like, we deal with all these problems daily, and we're basically just trying to let you know what our experiences are so you don't make the same mistakes. So if you could like and subscribe, that would be awesome. We would really appreciate it. All right, so in Alpinestars, I'm a solid 6. So women's size 6, yeah? Size 6, in the J6 waterproof as well. This is called the J6. I just happen to be a size 6. Good times. All right, so my Alpinestars boots are all size 6s, and they feel really good. So the Rideknit, fantastic. I felt like it didn't really take a lot of time to break this in, and it's a really, I mean, just really stiff boot. Really like this a lot. So I like this boot so much, I ended up getting the more casual boot, and this is actually waterproof. So in the summer, it's a little bit hot. but right now in the fall, it's amazing. And I didn't feel like I needed to break these in really, but now that they are broken in, they feel a lot better. So that's even better. So I'm a solid size 6 in the Alpinestars, right? In the Core-Tech, I actually chose the 6.5 in women's. So that's the Core-Tech Speedway Chicane Air Boot. So I actually really like this boot a lot too. I mean, it's nice, it's a good price. The only thing I don't like about this boot, or just something to be aware, it's somehow a little bit thin in the toe box compared to my Alpinestars boots. So I actually bumped it up to a 6.5. You might still want to go with a 6 if you have thin feet. I unfortunately don't. So in the Core-Tech, I did bump up half a size, but I'm in between 6, 6.5 in women's shoe sizes too, which I'm going to show you right now. So in Vans, this is going to be a 6.5. So I want you to see that really well. These are my Vans, 24.5 centimeters. Nike Air Force Ones. What size am I in these? I'm a US 6 youth, so it might be kind of hard to see that, but that says 6Y. So it says 6Y, and then it's 24 centimeters. Skechers Bobs. Oh my God, these are super comfortable, by the way. US 7, so I'm a 7 in women's, and that's 24 centimeters. So take a look at that. Next, we got my DCs. These are fun shoes. Pretty sure these are kids. DC Youth Shoes, USA 6.5. I have very small feet, sorry guys. But that's how these are sized. So as you can see, most of these boots actually do fit pretty true to size. I actually don't own a pair of the Core-Techs. I actually ended up going with the Alpinestars, and I've been really happy with it. However, this is a fantastic boot, and I don't think anybody could go wrong with it either. It just kind of depends on how it's sized. So hopefully this sizing information helped you a little bit with sizing yourself for shoes. I know it was kind of a pain for me to kind of guess what my size was, but luckily I guessed right, everything fit. So hopefully this video helps somebody else out there and you can size yourself for the boots and not have to return them.